We have a way with us discipline children in the Caribbean. After we break a broomstick on the back, we just ask, what are you crying for? And if they ever make the mistake and laugh while getting a cut ass, well, we just cut their ass more. Then when they start to cry again, we just say, you better hush your mouth before you really get something to cry for. As if the pain of a leather belt, a broom, or a pot spoon is not reason enough to express pain. Because little licks never kill nobody, let me be real. You never really had a good childhood if you never get a good cuttle. But for some reason, we just try to reinforce silence when in pain. So as children, we learn to take licks and pretend like we don't feel anything. So by the time you reach adolescence, you're supposed to know to remain silent when pain unbearable, whether it's emotional or physical. Because depression and mental illness is white people thing. And at this age, you're too big to be all up in your feelings, your Caribbean one. You have a Tabanca? Because that's the only version of depression Caribbean people know. We were raised by the belt and statements like you're going mad, hush your mouth. Look, child, don't make my half kill your ass today. Eh? You're stupid. You feel like one of your little friend and them with you. And yeah, we find that funny, ain't? But when you walk into your child's room and see them hanging from the leather belt you used to incur the black and blue bruise, I hope you could untie them with the same hands you once armed with anything in arm's reach to discipline, instilling in children that anything you feel will eventually pass because it's just a little pain, and pain don't ever last. One day, this might even be a funny story, so take a second to laugh as I put your problem second to last. We just have that kind of culture for comedy that don't allow we to take nothing too serious. But where the joke? When every time we see a friend going mad, we just ball there on coke. Or weed smoke. It's either that or they take a pull in a black. It's this kind of culture that pulling us back to the point where we're not seeing that the country's sick, shift, stuck in reverse as we try to move forward but only revert back. Is a lack of remorse with no room for discourse to discuss issues without excuse to execute compassion when a friend comes to confide in you because they have nowhere else to turn to. Tell me how come as a people we could believe in Tabanca but not severe depression. When you ask someone how they're feeling, but never listen after you ask the question. When you tell your friend it's okay to cry and not provide a shoulder for the head to rest on. We say, God, okay, you're more than you can handle, but it's hard. When emotions tear through your skin, and generations before been telling you that even when in pain, remain silent like silence is discipline. So hush your mouth and don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say...